machine. Who remembers playing pinball machines or enjoys playing it right now? What's that got to do with your stocks, your bonds, your interest rates, your housing market, and business? Well, it is very interesting to me to watch this, and this is not the first time I've had it happen. And I've mentioned it before, but I used to do real estate lending and everything, and it is amazing to me to watch how everything sort of ties together. So what's happening right now is that the interest rates are, I just had a conversation with a lender, up to, guess what, 4.25%. What happened to her in the threes or whatever? Well, whenever you start seeing reactionary things happening in our market, it is exactly that, reactionary. So I tell people all the time, if you're jumping in right now, then be very, very prepared to have it be that you're going to potentially go up and down and up and down and up and down. So I get calls all the time. We've had lots of calls, especially over what's been going on with the coronavirus, what's been going on with the interest rates, what's been going on in business as far as, people worried about whether or not they're going to have a job, lose a job, how that's going to impact. And throughout the whole time we've been doing these videos in the last 2 weeks, I've been talking about acting, not reacting. I want to reiterate that. So some of the things I want to encourage you to consider. First of all, if you are jumping on the bandwagon of refinancing, if you have an interest rate that is in your favor, I consider encouraging you to lock it. Could it go down? Maybe. But I'm going to tell you right now, rates are more likely to go up than they are to go down. The other thing too is that if you're impacted as far as a business is concerned, and say you're at home right now and you have some downtime and stuff, take advantage of that, because you know what? You may not have another time like this. And trust me, this is going to be something that we'll all recover from. I have no doubt about that. And neither do anybody that are in the know. So just understand that this is not something that is going to be long-lived unless you make it long-lived. And there's certain things that can happen that if needed, we'll talk about, but I'm not going to get into it right now because it's not necessary. The next thing is that with business, the businesses right now are sort of all across the board. But what we can do, especially here on the Central Coast, is work towards what the Central Coast has to offer. We've got an amazing community spirit. You know what, guys? I mean, when we have people that are in need, we throw amazing barbecues. Well, guess what? Our small business owners are in need. So we don't need to throw them a barbecue. But you know what? How can we support them? Many of our stores are open. If you have the financial means, I don't want you to go out and do spend therapy, but we just went and supported Orchid Burger. We bought lunch at Orchid Burger, and we bought lunch at Orchid Burger because of the fact that they're a small business and we want to support them. I also went to Grocery Outlet. Grocery Outlet has an amazing thing where what they're doing is that they're stocking their shelves in the morning. They're making certain product was put out. So guess what? Eggs, milk, bread, I got it all. I just went early. Matter of fact, Vierta, what they're doing is if you're a senior or you're disabled or you're pregnant, they're opening their doors early so that you can go in and shop for what's necessary for you before other people come in. That's exactly this is what it's been at. So I'm trying to help you understand that time to be action is really forward thinking. So rates are up. What that does is no, we're still going to have low interest rates, but it's slowing it down. It's kind of like the people that are in place, they slow it down so that way we can make sure that we don't necessarily get into this backlog. So if you're buying a house, then we just take a little bit longer. I mentioned that before. Time is going to take a little longer because everybody is trying to do stuff at the same time. It's not because the market slowed. Then stocks. It's been hilarious to me. It's like stocks are up and down and up and down and up and down. One day it's bad, one day it's good, one day it's not. And again, this is why I say, what is the saying? The tortoise and the hare, who wins? The tortoise. It's consistency over time. You do the best you can during the time that you can. You don't try and time it. Very few people can time things at the absolute high or the absolute low. Do what's important to you as it's important to you. Don't necessarily jump into something just because everybody else is. You know, the old saying, don't jump off of the cliff just because somebody else told you to do so. So if you would like, and again, I'm getting lots of calls, you saw that, call me, let's talk. Let's have a discussion about what's important to you. But just know that I'm here. As a matter of fact, another piece of good news, China is reporting cases of everything, of healings and things slowing down and them seeing successes and stuff like that. So we've got an amazing country and we have an amazing, amazing community here. So let's all act responsibly. Let's help those people that we can help in any way we possibly can help. Let's make this be a time where we celebrate family. If we got to do some spring cleaning, you know what? If you're home, yeah, spring clean. I'm thankful that I don't have to be home because I don't like to clean. So as always, this is called Krista, OIC Real Estate Services, here to help you see your dreams come true. We're here for you. And if you want, just reach out to us, okay? Call Krista@gmail.com. 805-620-7355. You're important. You matter. Have an amazingly blessed day. Bye.